All right, guys, are we all here? Hopefully this tier list goes as smoothly as the last one.
Smoothly? Because of that starter tier list, George hasn't spoken to us in a week and refuses to duo with me in Fortnite anymore.
Yeah, and because of the whole Chespin thing, he keeps threatening me with cryptic emails that have my social security number and exact coordinates at any given time.
Sure, but if we're being real, this is probably not the first time he's done that to somebody.
Yeah, you've got a point.
I'm sure he'll come crawling back to us at some point.
Let's just get cracking on with the list then.
Okay, first of all, we're not doing any mythical Pokemon, only the main legendaries. Because if we did, we'd be sitting here until Joe finally remembers what he ate for breakfast this morning.
What? I don't get it.
So let's kick it off with Mewtwo.
All right, hear me out.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Not only is Mewtwo one of the OG first Pokemon ever produced, but it's also simply built different. This thing has thighs like the finest KFC chicken wing handcrafted by Colonel Sanders himself.
Okay, he's not lying, though.
Yes, he is.
You're telling me you don't want a girl built like Mewtwo in your DMs?
I plead the fifth.
I gotta agree with the orange guy here. Mewtwo goes into S tier.
I actually agree as well, but not for the same reasons.
Wow, finally something we all agreed on. What's the last time that happened?
Probably when we signed an infernal soul-binding contract with that Satan guy.
Moving on, let's start with numero uno of the three legendary birds, Articuno.
I think this is a solid A tier. It has an elegant design.
Listen, I'm not going to beat around the bush here. I'm putting all three of the legendary bird trio in D tier.
Oh boy, can I have three guesses as to why?
Arctic Uno? It's like I told you, they're even stealing our Pokemon names.
Well, that's too bad because I also think this one goes in A tier.
Wrong!
Stay mad, kid.
Next up is Zapdos, of course. While I think the overall jagged design is pretty mediocre, it has really strong typing and makes for a good special attacker.
Trash!
Yeah, I agree with that sentiment. I'd say Zapdos is another firm A tier.
Oh my God, I'm going to puke. Hey, someone's at my door. Let me go check on that while you two lovers finish tainting this list with foreign birds.
Careful. Make sure Georgie didn't pull the old pipe bomb in your mailbox prank. He's quirky like that.
Okay, how do we feel about Moltres?
I mean, Moltres is basically just a worse version of Zapdos. It has far worse typing, and stat-wise, Zapdos is faster with the same special attack.
True, but I think Moltres is undeniably better. It's got a mohawk and stuff. That's poggers.
Ain't no way you just said that. Back in my day, the only people rocking mohawks were tree-hugging hippies and delinquent rabble-rousers. C tier.
Back in your day? We're not talking about the Revolutionary War here, Joe. I think Moltres is at least B tier. Surely he can't be two whole tiers away from his brethren.
Whatever, that's fine, I guess. You're lucky Don isn't here right now. He'd have no problem splitting a family apart.
All right, guys, I'm back.
What was that about?
Oh, just some of my adoring fans, no biggie.
The IRS does not count as adoring fans, Don.
It's okay, stay jealous. I know you don't know what it feels like to have fans.
My voters?
Living fans, I mean.
Let's scoot over to Gen 2 now, starting with HoOh.
D tier. Not only is the name absolutely atrocious, but you encounter it using an item called a rainbow wing. Rainbows and I do not mix well, not a fan.
Oh, come on, there's no way we're putting it in D tier because of the rainbow wing, right, Joe?
Nah, let him cook.
Well, I agree the name is stupid, but I think it should at least get C tier.
No, it is clearly one of the ugliest designs out there when it comes to legendaries. Put it in D tier.
Yeah, I actually agree with the Donster here. This is our first D tier.
Never call me that again, sleepy little man.
All right, whatever, HoOh is a ho anyways. Let's move on to Lugia.
Now this is a legendary, majestic, not too over the top in terms of design, and tanky as a drunken crack addict on a cold winter's night.
What?
You're capping with that majestic crap. This creature has goofy, giant hands where his wings should be. Put him in C tier.
What's wrong? Big hands making you feel insecure?
Absolutely no way Lugia is C tier. I'd say we give it A tier at least.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh my God, that pipe bomb in the mailbox prank is sounding pretty good right about now.
Okay, let's start with the first of the three legendary beasts, Suicune.
What did you just call me?
I think this thing has a lot going for it. The coloration, that flowing purple mane, the water typing.
It has a pillar the size of the damn Trump Tower protruding from its forehead.
Hey, don't say the T word. Oh, wait, George isn't here, never mind.
Yeah, hard disagree, lil bro. Suicune is easily the least interesting of the three legendary beasts. Mid-design, mid-stats, and the most common type in the whole franchise.
Yeah, boring. Throw him in C tier.
Easily done.
You know, I do have the power to cripple you two financially if I wanted to.
Oh, worry not. You've already done enough of that to the general populace.
Moving on to Raikou then. I honestly don't feel one way or the other about this one. He's basically an Electabuzz on all fours. I'm feeling B tier personally.
Yeah, I agree. He's not really the most exciting legendary, but in Heart Gold, Soul Silver speedruns, you use him as your main Pokemon. Raikou is a vital part of the Pokemon speedrun community. He deserves A tier.
Since when do you care about speedruns? How about you speedrun being able to speak comprehensibly and remembering your first name?
How about you speed run shoving these nuts in your mouth, bucko?
Oh, wow. Jill teach you that one? Put Raikou in B tier, Brock.
Brock?
Yeah, my favorite gym leader.
Okay, whatever you say. Let's finish off Gen 2 with Entei.
He said finish off.
Bruh.
Entei is an S tier, plain and simple. Not only does he have pretty good stats, but the design is badass.
Ain't no way. I'd only give it S tier if hell had frozen over or you added an H to the beginning of its name.
What do you mean?
My God, you're slow.
Listen, if Raikou is B tier, then Entei should also be B tier.
No way, numbnuts. Entei is far superior to Raikou. I'm cool with putting him in S tier based on design alone.
He goes into S tier then.
Oh, hell no. Rigged. Rigged. I'm calling up George right now so we can finally have a voice of reason against you two goons.
Quick, put Latios in S and Latios in D while he's gone.
Oh my God, you're a genius.
Oh yeah, blue wave, baby.